Hey, what's up guys? So after playing on stake for about 2 years and learning quite a bit, I'm gonna share in this video some real pain point lessons that I learned that I don't want you to experience and some tips on how you can maximize your experience on stake. And right out the gate, I'll tell you one of the biggest mistakes I made is I didn't use a stake promo code when I first created an account. I actually ended up having to go back and create a different account and then use a stake promo code because I had no idea what I was missing out on. You need a stake promo code with a welcome bonus attached to it, okay? And the best one you can find, I'm gonna provide a code in this video, but let me explain why. Because there are certain perks, one of them which is like the king of all perks. There are certain perks that'll make such a difference over time and how much money you can win and earn. It's mind-boggling. So the code I'm gonna share in this video, it's the best stake promo code. It's VIP only, okay? You can tell it's not like, you know, just some random thing. It's a top tier code. You can tell just by the wording of it. But by the time I explain the perks, you're gonna really understand. And then I'll explain some other things you should know about how to maximize your experience on stake as well. Here's what you're gonna get with that code. Number one, guys, is you're gonna get Rakeback. And this is what I mean about long-term consequences, long-term benefits. 5% Rakeback is what you're gonna get with this particular stake promo code. And here's what it's gonna do. It's gonna ensure actually that every wager you place in the casino, and this does not apply to the stake sportsbook, that's a separate entity. Every time you place a wager, you're gonna get 5% of the casino's profit from that wager returned or like rebated back to you. But here's the kicker. Whether or not, it's irrelevant whether or not the bet you place is won or lost. Doesn't matter. You're still gonna get 5% Rakeback. So here's the thing. The way I look at it, with Rakeback activated, you're guaranteed to always win something with every casino bet, even if it's just your Rakeback. So when you lose a bet, you're not losing as much. And when you win a bet, you're actually winning more because you're always raking back that Rakeback. It accumulates in your Rakeback folder. You can claim it whenever you want, and then it goes to your balance. So that's number one, right? The second thing you're gonna get is you're gonna get a deposit match up to $1,000, and you're gonna get reload activated for 1 week, which is gonna put about $21 in your pocket. Now, some other things that you should definitely know about stake is you're gonna wanna play, you know, if you like slots, have fun, you know, more power to you. But if you really are, you know, are a true gambler, you want to make some money, you're going to play things like roulette, you're going to play things like blackjack. I always recommend playing the live dealer versions because it ends up overall being way more fair. You know, it's also just more fun. You're dealing with a live streamed, you know, living, breathing human being that's like spinning the roulette table and flipping the cards with blackjack. And I also tell this tip to a lot of people too. Try to play as much as you can the stake originals. There's definitely some sort of unspoken rule that stake has, you know, don't tell them I told you this, but they won't come out and say this, but when you play stake originals, because they are able to, you know, rake in more of the profit because it's originated with them, what I believe is they end up just give you a higher rate of winning. More people win with stake originals, even like when you play blackjack under stake original, better than another digital version of blackjack that stake has on offer. Always play the stake originals. Another thing that you have to pay attention to, I've actually missed out on quite a bit of opportunities and money. You always want to check in on the current promotions tab because there sometimes are promotions or even raffles that you can opt in for, okay? So it's like getting a raffle ticket and it's zero cost. Some of them you gotta buy into, some of them you don't. And I actually know people personally who have really won some of these sweepstakes and raffles that stake periodically rolls out. And the last thing I'll say is this. If you're signed up with multiple online casinos, drop all of them and stick with stake. Here's why. Like I've tested all kinds of online casinos, guys. None of them have a better VIP program than stake. And as you work your way up the VIP ladder, the amount of perks you get is unbelievable. In fact, that reload feature that I was talking about, that's like another form of rebate. With this stake promo code that I'm sharing with you in this video, VIP only, once you earn like the actual reload activation in your account permanently, basically every 2 weeks you have another form of rebate that you can claim. So between the Rakeback, between the reload, you're just getting a lot more cash back. Whereas if you're kind of spreading your seed, so to speak, you know, being promiscuous with all these different online casinos, you're just not getting as much benefit. You're not getting as much bang for your buck. And you know, they reward loyalty pretty well at stake, I gotta say. And that's after 2 years of playing. Other than that, I personally feel that the stake sportsbook, I have found better odds. And I just kind of like the system that Bet365 has over stake for some sports betting. So if you're a real sports betting person, I definitely recommend not making stake your only one-stop shop. Check out Bet365 as well. And don't forget, this stake promo code VIP only gets everything that I mentioned before. Good luck, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.